following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Satter wants the ball. He's going to maybe tee it up for 11 3. He got it! 11 3-pointers for Ty Satter. It's unbelievable.
Here comes the Fusion the other way. Nice ball in towards Kamai. Kamai able to set it down. Kamai beating the keeper. Shot on the way, and Kamai scores. 1-0 for the Fusion. And it's
1-2 pitch. Line shot up the middle. One run will score. Deer rounding third. He's coming to the plate.
Verwest, they center in front. Scarborough down low, loose in front, in for a goal. South Shaley gets the first goal of this East Region title.
Let's turn things over to the broadcast booth. The pregame show starts now.
All right, welcome. We're live here for the final game of day 2 of the state tournament here at Astoria Field in Dickinson. And it'll feature Fargo Post 2 taking on the Williston Keybirds. The Keybirds getting a 5-3 win over Dickinson in 8 innings yesterday. And that brings them into the matchup with the number 1 seed in the tournament here. And the winner of this game will move on to play Bismarck on Thursday at 1 p.m. We'll take a break and we'll be back with those starting lineups in just a moment.
Bar 9 in West Fargo is your stop for that pregame lunch and for the postgame celebration. With over 30 TVs, you can catch your team anytime. We have a delicious food menu including wings, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Enjoy it inside or head on outside, day or night, to relax in the comfort of our updated outdoor patio. We also have slots, blackjack, pull tabs, and all gaming proceeds earned go to support West Fargo baseball. So catch your team's game tonight at Bar 9, 1405 Prairie Parkway in West Fargo.
There's never a bored moment at Touchmark.
Here, it's always something going on. If I want to do it, I do it. If I don't, I don't.
The whole community has so much going on, activities for each day, basically, and everything's right there.
There's always enough to keep me busy.
We have stuff day to day, such as gardening club, but we also have our big signature events like our Touchmark Woodstock event. There's never really a time to be bored if you don't want to be.
All right, welcome back. And this is, let me pull up my lineup card here really quick. I thought I had it ready, and I apparently didn't have it ready. Maxine. So Williston wearing their black jerseys with black numbers outlined in white. That should be interesting to try and keep track of throughout this game. And then Fargo Post 2 in their primary white jerseys with red sleeves and red lettering and numerals outlined in black, which is their traditional color scheme, red, white, and black. And a strikeout right away for out number 1 here on Maxine. Ashton Collins will step up to the plate now in the game against the, who did they play again? They played Dickinson. In the game against Dickinson, he had a hit to center or left center field, and he reached on a fielder's choice. It looks like we have that shadow issue that we had in our Nightcat game yesterday as well, and ironically that featured Williston. So Williston is the Shadow Kings, I guess, of this tournament for the first 2 days. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now here to Ashton Collins. Let's take a look at our other camera here. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it here once again until that shadow overtakes the infield, and then everything will look fine again. Grounder out towards Byswinger at third, and he'll fire it over to DeYoung at first base for out number 2. So before we have a chance to do any more, let's go around the bases here for Fargo Post 2. Since they already have 2 outs on the board, we may not have much of an opportunity to get around the bases. So Charlie Kalbrenner is pitching. Sam Oshak is behind the plate catching. You got Jonah DeYoung at first, Landon Meyer at second, Connor Holm the shortstop, Jackson Byswinger playing at third. Wyatt Kozadowski in right field, Jordan Leiniger in center field, and Brady Manley in left field. And that's how Fargo Post 2 will set up defensively here in this contest, at least to start the contest. Pitch comes in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. I've seen Post 2, I think, 5 times this year. And in 4 of those 5 games, they've had some pretty exciting endings, and they didn't always come out on top in those particular games, but they did in some and they didn't in some. But either way, it's been an exciting game, win or lose, for Fargo Post 2. And Fargo Post 2, coming in as the number 1 seed in this tournament, and overall, including their games against non-conference, Fargo Post 2 is 36-6. And I think 3 of those losses are in conference, and the other 3 are in non-conference play, including, and I think it was an 11-inning loss to Lincoln Pius out of Omaha, Nebraska. Lincoln Pius walked it off with a 3-run homer in a game that we weren't sure was ever going to come to a conclusion. I didn't broadcast that game, but I did drop in on the game, I think, in about the 5th inning and watch the remainder of the game, which was almost a full baseball game anyway. All right, well, 1/2 inning complete, and we will be back in a moment with more here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
I think what makes Proceed win is we're different than the other companies in many ways with our programming, our simplicity, our non-corporate attitudes, and our personal relationship building.
What Proceed is, we bring back the old-fashioned seed buying experience. We're true seedsmen. We care about everything from the sale to the planting to following up afterwards. That's what we're all about, is just trying to bring that experience back to a personal level.
Need seed? Think Proceed. Proceed.net, great seed at a reasonable price.
Fargo Post 400 Baseball wishes the Stars, Astros, and Comets the best of luck in this year's tournaments. All right, welcome back. It'll be Sam Oshak, Landon Meyer, and Connor Holm. Batters 1, 2, and 3 for Fargo Post 2. Alex Bloom is your starting pitcher for Williston here in this game. It was Caden Finders yesterday in the game against Dickinson that went 8 innings, and they picked up a 5-3 victory in that game to advance into this game here. And now we'll see if they can carry over some of that momentum against arguably one of the best teams in the tournament here. And that pitch will miss, and we're at 1-1 or 2-1. I had 2-1. Looks like we're at 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. Sam Oshak is the batter once again. Nobody on. I think it took till like the 3rd inning for that shadow to accommodate us. That's a high ball to center field, and it stays in place somehow as it looked like it was going to bounce up over the wall, and then it kind of took a backspin off that first bounce and just went right above Alex Ewert's head.
Second baseman, number 2, Landon Meyer.
So it's a hit for post 2 for Sam Oshak. He'll take the double to center field. And had that ball not popped up as high as it did, he may not have had a double on that one, to be honest. And now a quick visit to the mound already after one batter here. Williston wants to chat things over. And Williston probably recognizing and giving the respect that Fargo Post 2 deserves. And they want to make sure that this isn't like a one-sided affair. If they're going to lose, they're going to go down fighting, that type of a thing. And I'm not suggesting that they're going to lose this game because, like I said, during the season here, Williston's played some really good baseball, and they were hovering around the middle of the standings for a good chunk of the year. It wasn't until late in the season where they started to dip down. Suffered a couple of hard losses, but early in the season, these two teams played up in Williston. Both games ended in a one-run difference, and one of those two went to extra innings. Fargo Post 2 did win both of those games, but Williston gave everything they got to Fargo Post 2 in those games. But once again, that was early in the season, and now both of these teams have a whole bunch of games underneath their belt, and we'll see which team has the better edge here over the next few innings. Once again, the winner of this game here will play Bismarck on Thursday at 1 p.m. So we welcome all the Bismarck fans tuning in as they eagerly await to see who their opponent will be on Thursday. Of course, Bismarck started the tournament off right in a fun game with Jamestown, and they walked it off with a 6-5 victory. Ground out towards Collins, and it's there in time, he was. And that will be a 6-3 ground out. Sam Oshak stays put on second.
Shortstop, number 8, Connor Holm.
Puts one out on the board, and now Connor Holm steps up to the plate. Want to say hi to Jim. He's tuning in one more time for our final game here. Hope that these two teams can provide a good one for you, Jim. Jim, for everybody in the Fargo area pretty much knows who Jim is, but for the other teams around the state who probably don't watch Magnitude as much as the Fargo teams do. More on that in a moment here. That is a base hit out into right field, and rounding third is Sam Oshak, and he'll come in and score. Fargo Post 2 takes the first run of the game. And that will go into the books as an RBI single for Connor Holm into center, maybe a little bit towards right center. And that brings up Charlie Kalbrenner, a Fargo North Spartan player for baseball and a few other sports too, and Post 2 in the summertime. His older sister, Ava, was a really good softball pitcher for Fargo North as well. Once again, for the teams on the other side of the state, here's that one's fouled away for strike one. Jim is one of our dedicated viewers. He's been watching games on Magnitude Sports probably for 3 years now. He was first introduced to it randomly through a YouTube suggestion, and he's stuck with it ever since. He's watched every baseball game. He's watched a majority of our football and basketball broadcasts, and even got him to tune in for a soccer broadcast once, and that's one that took some work to get him to tune in. So now that he's all blushing back down there in Denver, North Carolina, we'll blame it on the heat. 0-1, so thanks for tuning in, Jim. Sorry to embarrass you there. That one's going out towards center field, and who caught it? It was the center fielder. Alex Ewert with that second out.
Center fielder number 14, Jordan Lenninger.
It's always amusing to hear the PA announcers trying to pronounce the names that us broadcasters on the east side of North Dakota know very well. It's Jordan Leininger, the batter now here for Fargo Post 2. Holm will take second now, and that will be the first error of the game on the pickoff attempt there. So on second, and we got no balls, no strikes yet here to Jordan Leininger. And Leininger gets one out in towards right center, and the catch is made there by Alex Ewert. So they'll strand one on base, but they also get one across, and Fargo Post 2 has the early lead in this one as we end the first inning of play. 1 run on 2 hits on 1 error for the Keybirds, and they leave 1 on base here in the bottom of the first. And we go to the second next here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
We take great pride in really doing all the research and the work behind the scenes to make sure that our products just work.
We have our own staff member that helps pick the hybrids and the varieties that work in our area. It's meant for you, not for somebody 200 miles away.
We test our seed locally. We produce our seed locally, so we get to see our production fields, where they need to be, and if they work there.
Need seed? Think ProSeed. ProSeed.net. Great seed at a reasonable price.
Buffalo Wild Wings isn't supposed to make a burger this good. Like, you might even forget we have wings good. So we threw in 6 boneless wings for $1 as a reminder. Buy any burger, get 6 boneless wings for $1. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Abby says she wants to marry a B-Dubs honey barbecue wing. We get the sweet, tangy allure of honey barbecue sauce, but you can't marry a chicken wing. What are you going to serve at the wedding? Their family? 26 sauces and seasonings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
All right, Charlie Kalbrenner will get ready for inning 2 here. According to my numbers, he tossed 8 pitches in that first inning, and 6 of those 8 found the strike zone. Caden Finders, a starting pitcher yesterday against Dickinson for Williston, now is the, well, I forget. I want to say shortstop, but I might be wrong on that. No, I was wrong on that. He's second baseman today. And a couple of pitches later, and he's down in the count 0-2. And a swing and a miss and a strikeout there for Kalbrenner.
Number 15, Connor Ekblad.
Connor Ekblad now in the game against Dickinson had a hit to right center, a fly out to center, and a pop out to the second baseman. Pitch is going to miss for a ball. It's 1-0. No runners on base. As that shadow starts to accommodate our close-up camera a little bit more. And that one will find its way out into, oh, wow, never mind. Landon Meyer said, hey, hold up a minute, I'm going to put this one into my glove.
Third baseman, number 13, Tyler Tomez.
And that is out number 2, as Ekblad will get a hard hit line drive right to Landon Meyer, the second baseman. Tyler Tomez in the game yesterday against Dickinson had a fly out to center. That pitch will miss low for a ball. It's 1-0 now here to Tomez. One more tidbit about our friend Jim. All 10 of the teams playing in this tournament, their goal is to get to about 40 miles away from Jim's house. He lives in Denver, North Carolina, which is about a 40-minute drive from Shelby, North Carolina, where 2 of these teams will have a chance to get there. We'll have to play one more tournament after this one to do it, though. Fargo Post 2, one of the teams to win that tournament in Shelby, North Carolina, about, I think it was 4 years ago or 5 years ago, something like that. And that one's batted back in here. Of course, 2 years ago, Fargo Post 400 Stars made an appearance down there on what was a really exhilarating run through the state tournament and also the region tournament. I don't think anybody expected the Stars team that year to do what they did. More on those type of tidbits here as we move into the bottom of the second when we return after the break here on Magnitude Sports. 1-0 Fargo Post 2, and they're coming back to back here in a moment on Magnitude Sports.
Hey, it's Mike with Magnitude Sports. Check out this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. It's owned and operated by a family in Bismarck, North Dakota that I've known for over 2 decades. Kids have grown up into fine young men, and during their high school careers, some of them even played games that were broadcast on Magnitude Sports. If you like hunting, fishing, general outdoor life, sunrise, sunset, everything hunting and fishing related, dogs, hunting dogs, they're the best, then check out the channel and show them some love. Go to Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe to them today.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
All right, welcome back. Alex Bloom will toss his 14th pitch, and he'll see the leadoff batter, Jackson Byswinger. Byswinger, along with DeYoung and Manley, the 6, 7, 8 batters here for Fargo Post 2 in the bottom of the second. And the pitch. Swing and a miss by Byswinger, and that is strike 1. And that one will miss, and we're at a ball now. Ball and strike, 1-1. So as I was mentioning right before the break, 2 of these teams from this tournament will have a chance to play in the Central Plains Regional, and if they can win that tournament, they will go to Shelby, North Carolina. And maybe, just maybe, Jim will make the drive down to watch a game. 2-1. And that pitch is up a little bit high, and it's 3-1. And Byswinger is taking that one to left field for a base hit.
First baseman,
and Jonah DeYoung.
Jonah DeYoung
will be the next batter here for Fargo Post 2. So again, they got that lone run in the bottom of the first. 1 run on 3 hits now. 1 Williston error, and so far Post 2 has left 1 on base. Grand Forks has also won, or I don't want to say won, but they have made the trip to Shelby on 1 or 2 occasions in the history of North Dakota Legion baseball. So Fargo Post 2, Fargo Post 400, and Grand Forks, the 3 teams to get in the Shelby, North Carolina experience. And we'll see if one of these other teams, or one of the 3 I just mentioned, will get back there again. Central Plains Regional being held in Rapid City. The state champion and the state runner-up of this tournament will play in that Central Plains Regional. Pick-off attempt there on Byswinger is, no, he's back in time. Two and 0 to Jonah DeYoung. There's a strike. 2-1. North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota. I believe the other state is Iowa. I can't remember who the 4th state is. I know it was supposed to be Nebraska, and then they joined a different region. So I think the one remaining is Iowa, but I could be wrong on that. But North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, plus whatever that other state is, 2 teams from each of those state tournaments will play in Rapid City. And a strikeout.
The left fielder, number 11, Braden Manley.
Brady Manley now will step up to the plate here for Fargo Post 2. Let's go to our, I know there's a runner on base, but that's a better look of, you can actually see what's happening, I think. So I'll let you know if Byswinger does anything special on first base and they try to pick him off there. Bloom will lean in, he'll check Byswinger, and he'll set and deliver. And it looked like he was going for a bunt, and I think he nicked it, so it's going to go into the books as a fouled away pitch. Whatever happened, it was recorded as a strike, so if I got it verbally wrong, we got it right on our scoreboard. 0-1. Swing and a miss. You can make that 0-2 now. Byswinger at this time. I just got a text saying that Nebraska is that 4th state in regionals. I thought they joined a different one, but maybe I was mistaken. Maybe it was someone else who left the Central Plains to play in the different tournament. So we'll go with that. North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, and Nebraska. And the person who texted me that information, I trust him as a source. To be trusted, let's put it that way. There's a strikeout. That's out number 2. As Manley goes down looking. Now Wyatt Kozadowski will step up to the plate here.
Number 1, Wyatt Kozadowski.
And that pitch comes in for a strike, 0-1. Okay, so it's been confirmed. Iowa is the one that left, because the Central Plains used to be North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, and Nebraska. So Iowa is the one that left, and Nebraska is still in it. So it was a team from Iowa that the Fargo Post 400 Stars could not get by in that regional tournament 2 years ago in Sioux Falls. But they defeated everybody else in that tournament that they faced. 2 balls and a strike, and now balk is called, and they will allow Beiswinger to go to second. And it's gonna, so that pitch didn't count since it was the balk, so the count's gonna go back to 1-1. And now it's 2-1. So let's see, I think we can just zoom out a little bit here and get Beiswinger on this camera. And that one will miss for ball 3, 3-1, the count. Well, at least I know somebody I trust is watching. He's probably chuckling right now that I said that. This one right up the middle, and Bloom will knock it down and fire it over to Ekblad at first for the third out. They'll strand Beiswinger on base, and that ends the second inning of play. We remain at a 1-0 score here on your Proceed scoreboard. After 2 complete, we move to the third next here on Magnitude Sports.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit doolittlesrestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Welcome back. I want to say hi to Valdi, if I'm saying that correctly. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. And everybody else who's tuning in, I appreciate that as well. That one's fouled away for the first strike. And now that shadow is taking care of itself, and everything looks great again. Well, I mean, it's a little dark, but it'll get better, I promise. We learned this the hard way yesterday. No balls and 2 strikes now here to Michael Larson as that pitch from Kalbrenner came up inside and over the edge of the strike zone. The 0-2. And that one's hit out towards second baseman. Nice grab there by Meyer. And he'll pop it into the glove of DeYoung for the 4-3 ground out. And that is 3 pitches in and out here for Williston. So 4-3 on the ground out. Garrett Solberg in the game yesterday against Dickinson had a hit to center, a sacrifice fly to right center, and a fly out to right. Once again, Garrett Solberg, the batter. First pitch, I think, was low for a ball, and it was 1-0. Alex Ewert is the batter on deck. So Solberg and Ewert will be batters 8 and 9. We'll see those two for sure. And then we'll see. Whoa, I'm not exactly sure what happened there with Kalbrenner. He was coming forward on the pitch and on the forward motion, and the ball just fell out of his hand. It was almost like he spiked it like a football player almost. And he obviously did not intend to do that, but it'll be ball 2 nonetheless. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I've seen similar type of incidents happen, but nothing quite like that. I'm sure that the Kalbrenner family will look back at that here in a year from now and chuckle. So.
Center fielder number 2, Alex Ewert.
Yeah, see, so once that shadow gets completely over the outfield, it's going to look a lot better, I promise you. Like I said, we learned this lesson yesterday. But with runners on base, you try and keep all the action in your TV screen if at all possible. 1 ball, no strike now here to Alex Ewert. In the game against Dickinson yesterday, he had a hit to left center and a fly out to right center. One 0 delivery in the middle of the strike zone for a 1-1 count. Nice pitch there by Kalbrenner. Strike is called, 1-2. And that one will bounce in, and Ewert wanted to swing, but at the last moment he pulled it back, and home plate umpire will get a second opinion from the first base umpire, and first base umpire said that he did check his swing, and I agree with that. 2-2 as a result. Strikeout, another one for Kalbrenner. It's his third of the game here, and we're in the top of the third, averaging a strikeout per inning. That puts 2 down here for Williston, brings us to the top of the order, Max Heen. Heen, last time he was at the plate, he struck out swinging. Let's double check the scorecard here. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Kalbrenner has 3 strikeouts, and Max Heen was the first of those 3. So far, Kalbrenner struck out the 1, 4, and 9 batters in the Williston lineup for his 3 strikeouts. That one's a little bit low. We're at 1 ball, 1 strike now here to Max Heen. Ashton Collins moves into the on-deck circle. We're 32 minutes into the ball game now. I think maybe if I tilt down now, yeah, that makes it a hair better. And now our more on that later. And the shortstop makes the catch. Nice job by Connor Holm, and that is out number 3. All right. Oops, wrong button. That's the button I want to push. 1-0 after 2.5 here on the Proceed scoreboard. We're back in a moment on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Boston Pizza harnessed Fanalytics to help optimize no-look dipping. Ooh, making adjustments so you can stay focused on the game. The playoffs at Boston Pizza, powered by Fanalytics.
At Boston's, we make crowd pleasers. Like this.
Yes. Woo!
And these.
So good!
And definitely this.
I love you! Woo!
Stop by or book your catering order online and we'll make you a fan.
Bar 9 in West Fargo is your stop for that pregame lunch and for the postgame celebration. With over 30 TVs, you can catch your team anytime. We have a delicious food menu including wings, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Enjoy it inside or head on outside, day or night, to relax in the comfort of our updated outdoor patio. We also have slots, blackjack, pull tabs, and all gaming proceeds earned go to support West Fargo baseball. So catch your team's game tonight at Bar 9, 1405 Prairie Parkway in West Fargo.
Welcome back. Sam Oshop, top of the order here for Fargo Post 2, and a double straightaway center last time he was at the plate. He'll swing and miss here. Matter of fact, it was straightaway center, and that was that hit that it bounced and went right above Ewert for a moment. Possibly thought it was going to be a ground rule double. But now it's 0-2 here to Oshak on his second plate appearance. We're 34 minutes into the ball game. Fargo Post 2 has that run in the bottom of the first, and that's where we sit at the moment here. Once again, these two teams met early in the season, and both of those games were decided by 1 run. And right now we're in a 1-run difference here in the bottom of the third. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And now you can even that up at 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 Williston error. And that one's fouled off. And will remain 2-2. And that one is hit towards first. It'll sneak into right field. It'll be a base hit.
Second baseman, number 2, Landon Meyer.
That pitch is high for ball 1. Landon Meyer grounded out to the shortstop last time he was at the plate. That's 4 hits now for Fargo Post 2. 3 runners left on base, 1 for Williston, 2 for Post 2. That pitch is just a little bit high for ball 2. It was right down the middle. It was a good pitch by Bloom, but elevated just a hair too high. 2-0. 37 minutes in now. A little bit of a lead off by Oshak, and there's strike 1. Nice pitch by Bloom. That was about the same pitch as that one that was elevated a little bit high. This time he got it right in the heart of the strike zone. And the runner goes, and that pitch is delayed, and it's going to be mishandled by Michael Larson, and he's going to get credit for a stolen base there because he was going before the pitch went. So it will not be like an advancement on a wild pitch or a pass ball, anything like that. It's just going to be a straight steal for Sam Oshak, and he's on second now. And we're at 3 balls and a strike. You know, and Alex Bloom didn't see Oshak taking off for second. At least I don't think he did. And Michael Larson did. And I think that may have slightly distracted Larson to allow that ball to go into the backstop. This one lasered foul off the first base side. And I do mean lasered. 3-2. He'll pay the price as he reaches for it and strikes out. And that is out number 1.
Shortstop, number 8, Connor Holm.
Now Williston will take another visit to the mound here. I have Alex Bloom at 43 pitches right now.
Fans, once again, the concession stand will be closing at the top of the 4th inning. So if you're hungry right now, make sure you go get it very quickly.
So to reset, you got Sam Oshak standing on second base. Connor Holm, the batter. Holmes 1 for 1 with a single to right field.
Live stream on the Dickinson Baseball Club Facebook page and on the Magnitude Sports Network YouTube page. Follow Dickinson Rough Riders Post 3 Legion Baseball on Twitter for in-game and tournament updates.
So once again, Oshak on second. Connor Holm, the batter, in the pitch, and Holm right back, and he looks at second and then fires it to first. So it'll be a 1-3 ground out for Connor Holm. Oshak will stay put on second.
The pitcher, number 15, Charlie Kalbrenner.
Now we have a pitcher versus pitcher duel here between Bloom and Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner lost the pitcher versus pitcher battle last time as he would fly out to right center field into the glove of Alex. He worked off the pitch from Alex Bloom. We'll see who wins this battle here. Wow. That one is going deep, and it might have the distance, and that is gone. That is a 2-run home run for Charlie Kalbrenner, and Fargo Post 2 takes a 3-run lead.
That's a home run by number 15, Charlie Kalbrenner. Center fielder, number 14, Jordan Leininger.
Jordan Leininger now is the batter here as Fargo Post 2, excuse me, takes a 3-0 lead on that 2-run home run by Charlie Kalbrenner. And I kind of had a feeling that one was gone as soon as it made contact with the bat. It is approximately 360 feet to that spot in the field that Kalbrenner put it, and he put it about 362 feet, just enough to get it over the wall. Quick 3-0 count here to Jordan Leininger. He flied out to center field last time he was at the plate. Now he gets ball 4 and he'll walk. That brings us back to Jackson Beiswinger. Single to left last time he was at the plate. One ball, no strike. Jordan Leininger on first, and the pitch is in for ball 2. 78-mile-per-hour pitch there by Alex Bloom. That one's going to be ball 3. Once again, Beiswinger took I think it was a 3-1 pitch to left field last time he was at the plate. I can tell you right now what it was, actually. I just have to pull it up. It was actually a 3-2 pitch to left field. And now he's at 3-1. Beiswinger will check his pad for the numbers from his coach here, and Bloom will set, deliver the 3-1, and fair down the third base line. What a hit by Jackson Beiswinger, as he just barely kept that fair. And that's what you call hugging the third base line there on that hit by Jackson Beiswinger. So runners on first and second now, and the new batter is Jonah DeYoung. So a line shot down the third base line, just into about medium left field there for Beiswinger. Moves Leininger up to second. And a rather large leadoff for Beiswinger on first there. Pitch comes across for a ball. We're at 1-1 now here to Jonah DeYoung, who struck out looking last time he was at the plate. Here's the pitch. Inside, and that's a little high. Ball 2. Two-one delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. he'll get a piece of that one, send it right back to Bloom. Bloom throws it up to first. That will strand 2 runners on base, and then the 3rd inning will play. It's going to be a 1-3 ground out for DeYoung to end the inning, and that'll bring up batters 2, 3, and 4 for Williston. It's Ashton Collins, Alex Bloom, and Caden Finders. When we return after the break here on Magnitude Sports, stay tuned. 3 complete, and it's 3-0 in favor of Post 2. There we go. On your Proceed scoreboard. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Is at 37 pitches.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
West Fargo Baseball wishes the Patriots, Aces, and Vets the best of luck in this year's tournaments. Welcome back, top of the 4th. This should be the final inning of the shadow. I think the whole field will be taken care of here by the end of the 4th inning. Kalbrenner is set to toss his 38th pitch, and this 38th pitch is in for ball 1. There's a strike. And this one is hit right towards second base. Meyer picks it up, and Jonah DeYoung will receive it on the other end there. That'll be a 4-3 ground out. My apologies, I double tapped a button and it did two actions that I didn't want it to do. And this one is over the head of Kalbrenner. Meyer picks it up on the turn and throw. He got it. Nice play by Landon Meyer. That was not an easy throw over to first. First of all, he was going the wrong direction. Then he had to field the ball, stop, turn, and throw against his momentum, and he got the 4-3 ground out. Nice play by Landon Meyer. That's out number 2. That pitch will miss low for a ball, and it's 1-0 here to Caden Finders, who struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. Once again, Kalbrenner struck out the 1, 4, and 9 batters the first time through the lineup. And now Finders will pop that one foul for strike number 1. And a check swing. They'll foul it right into the post 2 dugout. Post 2 dugout on the third base side. Williston dugout on the first base side. We stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one, Landon Meyer has a chance to make another play, and he threw it up a little bit too high. Finders will reach base. That should be an error, but we'll see if they agree with me on the outfield scoreboard. Nope, they're going to charge it as a hit.
First baseman, number 15, Connor Ekblad.
I don't know if I agree with that because I don't think Finders would have run that out had the throw been on target. So I'm leaning error on that, but we will match ours with what they have. And now the runner to second, and he's out. And that will take care of the 4th inning. Finders gets caught stealing. Maybe some redemption justice there for what I thought was a different call at first. But anyways, doesn't really matter now. And we will go back to more action here in just a moment on Magnitude Sports.
Buffalo Wild Wings isn't supposed to make a burger this good. Like, you might even forget we have wings good. So we threw in 6 boneless wings for $1 as a reminder. Buy any burger, get 6 boneless wings for $1. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Abby says she wants to marry a B-Dubs honey barbecue wing. We get the sweet, tangy allure of honey barbecue sauce, but you can't marry a chicken wing. What are you going to serve at the wedding? Their family? 26 sauces and seasonings at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Welcome back. It's Brady Manley who will be leading things off here in the bottom of the 4th.
Post to left fielder number 11, Brady Manley.
We'll also see Wyatt Kozadowski and Sam Oshak. It's 8, 9, and 1 batters for post 2. That one's fouled off for strike 1. Manley struck out looking last time he was at the plate. 4 more games for you tomorrow, and then 4 more on Friday. And then 3... Wait, did I jump ahead of myself here? I might have. Yeah, I jumped ahead of myself. 4 more tomorrow, and then 4 more on Thursday, and then 3 more on Friday, and then 1, if needed, 2 on Saturday. Swing and a miss, and that's a strikeout for Alex Bloom. It's his 4th, and Wyatt Kozadowski will be the batter now.
Right fielder number 1, Wyatt Kozadowski.
So 1 out on the board. And Kozadowski, the 9th batter, and he'll take strike 1. That means top of the order is on deck at Sam Oshak. We'll see him for sure this inning. We'll see if we get further than that or not. That pitch will miss to the outside, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. And even though Williston's down 3-0, they've been playing some pretty good ball here in this contest so far. Really, the big difference was that 2-run home run by Charlie Kalbrenner a couple innings ago. 2-1, and now this one. Nice diving stop by Collins, and the throw to first is in time. Out number 2. What a play by Ashton Collins, the shortstop for Williston.
Back to the top of the order. Catcher number 6, Sam Oshak.
And Kozadowski, you know, kind of looking at it, I wonder if maybe he beat out that throw, but post 2 coach is not questioning it with the umpire. So short delay here so that Oshak can tie his shoe. Sometimes the umpires award outs on plays like that, even if the runner did tie with the throw, and normally the tie goes to the runner. And that one's bunted off foul for a strike. I think by rule the tie should go to the runner. I think that's the rule, but sometimes the umpires bend the rules a little bit. 0-1. And that one's high. We're at 1-1 now. That one comes inside, and it's ball 2. So 2 away. And a 2-1 count here to Sam Oshak. If he can reach base, Landon Myers on deck. They're even at 2. Nice pitch there by Alex Bloom. Bloom looking for his 5th strikeout. Can he get it against Sam Oshak? We're about to find out. Here's the 2-2 delivery. High, ball 3. And a full count now here to Oshak with 2 away and nobody on. Pitch 71 according to my numbers for Alex Bloom, and he'll walk him. Now bring up Landon Meyer.
Second baseman, number 2, Landon Meyer.
Pitch over the inside edge, strike 1. 57 minutes, 3 minutes in front of the 1 hour mark of this ball game now here in the bottom of the 4th. 2/3 of the way through the bottom half of 4. And a pickoff attempt there will be unsuccessful. And another pickoff attempt, and now we'll see if Oshak leads off as much as he did the previous 2 times. Yep, he will. He'll get that same lead off. Bloom will lean in and deliver. And he'll bounce it in for ball number 1, I believe. Yep. And that one is going to right field. He made the catch. Nice job by Maxine in right field. He dived and made the catch, and Williston fans are very pumped up about that one. That ends the 4th. They strand 1 on base, but they still have a 3-0 lead, but Williston giving it all they got, just like they did the last 2 times these 2 teams played. And Landon Meyer flies out to right on a diving catch by Maxine. Connor Ekblad, Tyler Tomaz, Michael Larson. It's the 5, 6, 7 batters when we return after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more. All right, welcome back. 4 complete here, 3-0 in favor of Fargo Post 2 on the Proceed scoreboard. Tyler Tomaz will lead it off. We'll also see Michael Larson and Garrett Solberg this inning. Pitch 50 for Kalbrenner coming up. Pitch 50 in for strike 1, and it comes across at the 1 hour mark of this ball game. 0-1 to Tomaz, who grounded out to second on a 4-3, and now he's sending it towards second again, and he'll get by Connor Holm as he, and our camera's not in the right spot. My apologies, I forgot to reset it.
Third baseman, number 13.
So basically what happened there, Tyler Tomez took it right up the middle. Connor Holm had a chance, and he took a dive at it, and it just snuck underneath him into shallow center field. So it is a ground ball single into center for Tyler Tomez, and that will bring us to Michael Larson. 12 balls, 38 strikes on 50 pitches for Kalbrenner, according to my numbers. Michael Larson grounded out to second as well on his last trip to the plate. His only trip to the plate so far until now. 1-0 pitch, and did it hit him? It might have. Nope, it just barely missed him. Let's put it that way. 2-0. And that one will miss too, and it's 3-0. And it's a 4-pitch walk to Michael Larson. That puts 2 runners on base here for Williston.
Catcher, number 6, Michael Larson.
And in the top of the 5th, with nobody out, it brings the tying run to the plate. And he's 0 for 0 with a walk. He'll quickly jog over to his third base coach to get some pre-batting words of wisdom here. As we reached, as I've already mentioned, we've reached the 1 hour mark of this game. 1 hour, 1 minute to be exact. Williston with a pair of hits in this game. All the other numbers you see on there are correct. I just double checked them. Kalbrenner will look back at Tomez. Wine delivers, showing bunt, pulls the bunt back as the pitch goes in low for ball 1. And now a visit to the mound here for Fargo post 2. So coach coming out to discuss 2 on, nobody out, and the possibility of Williston tying this game up here if Fargo post 2 doesn't get something together defensively here. And a ground ball to either short or second could lead to a double play, which would certainly be a bonus for Fargo post 2 if they could pull it off. And that bunt is going to roll foul, and Byswinger kind of guarded that one and allowed it to roll foul. One ball and 1 strike to Garrett Solberg now. Once again, runners on first and second here for Williston. Kalbrenner will look back at Tomez on second, and now he'll throw back to second. Or at least threaten to throw back to second as Solberg was squaring up again. Kalbrenner will lean in, get the signal here from Oshak. Now he'll look back at Tomez on second. He'll wind, square up, and right back. And the throw to third is in time. They got him. Lead runner is on, or lead runner is out, excuse me, and Solberg's on with a bunt fielder's choice. (1-5) on the force out at third. Michael Larson moves to second. Solberg on with the bunt fielder's choice. And now it's Alex Ewert is who it's supposed to be, at least I think. Okay, well, let's see here. There's only 1 out instead of 2. Let me regroup here. I thought they got him out at third on that fielder's choice. And now the throw back up to second will go into center field, and that's Tyler Tomez on second. Garrett Solberg's the batter. And I'm presuming it's Micah Larson on first. There's a way to find out. Hang on. Yep, I was right the second time around. Two, and this one foul down the third base line. Swing and a miss.
Center fielder number 2, Alex Ewert.
Now it's Alex Ewert coming to the plate. And there's 2 outs. Ewert struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. He's batter 9 in the lineup. 1 hour, 7 minutes. 2 away, 2 runners on, right? Yeah. And this one's going out towards Connor Holm. He'll pick it up, fire it over. Safe at first, and the bases are loaded. And that will be an infield hit.
Back to the top of the order. Right fielder number 9, Max Dean.
So Williston threatening here to trim away at this 3-0 deficit now. They have 2 outs and the base is loaded. In the top of the order, Max Heen, who made a fantastic catch in right field to end the 4th inning of play. Pitch will miss for a ball, 1-0. That is going to miss for a ball as well. It kind of looked like a strike from up here, but that's why the umpire's a little bit closer to the pitches than I am. 2-0. At least we hope that's the reason. And now he's going to call that one a strike. And that one could have gone either way. 2-1. And that is a line drive shot to Landon Meyer, and that will leave the bases loaded, and that will end the top of the 5th. Maxine looking for a big base hit, but Landon Meyer was the wall he couldn't get past. And it'll be Connor Holm, Charlie Kalbrenner, Jordan Leininger, 3, 4, and 5 batters for Fargo Post 2. When we return after this here on Magnitude Sports. Fargo Post 400 Baseball wishes the Stars, Astros, and Comets the best of luck in this year's tournaments. All right, it's Connor Holm. Strike one to Connor Holm. And this one here will be a three-hopper to Finders at second, and he'll finish it off with the 4-3. Charlie Kalbrenner fly out to right center and a two-run homer to right center.
The pitcher, number 15, Charlie
Actually, it's more
Kalbrenner.
towards center when he hit that two-run homer last time he was at the plate. Strike is called. I have Alex Bloom down for 80 pitches, and I'm seriously questioning how they do pitch counts down there, because like I said, I'm never off by 10, 12, 15 like I have been in this game. I've been doing baseball for 5 years, and yeah, so I'll just leave it at that. 1-1. Strike two. But if the coaches don't have any issue with the number that they're giving out, then I mean that's up to them if they want to dispute it. I'm just letting you know that my counts do not match, not even close. And that one's a bomb to right field, and that one could be, it was gone if it stayed fair, and it just drifted foul at the last moment. Kalbrenner nearly had his second home run of the game. And that'll be a ground out.
Center fielder, number 14, Jordan Leininger.
Jordan Leininger, 0 for 1, fly out to center and a walk. And a strike. And that one's sent out to center field. And Ewert is there for the catch. And that will put a conclusion here to the 5th inning. It remains 3-0 here as we head into the 6th. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Welcome back, top of the 6th. And this one finds its way into right field, and it's a leadoff single here for Ashton Collins.
The pitcher, number 21, Alex Bloom.
Strike one. And they'll strike him out.
Second baseman, number 25, Caden.
And that one is pushed off and foul. And it's strike one here to Caden Finders. 1 for 2, struck out swinging in a single. And that one's going out to center field, charging a diving catch made by Jordan Leininger. And the state tournament version of Jordan Leininger has showed up in this game. And the reason why I bring that up is he had a fantastic diving catch in the state tournament last year at Young Field in West Fargo. I think that particular catch made ESPN, if I remember correctly. And Jordan Leininger continues to impress here at the state tournament level of action. It's the one true time of the year as Kalbrenner looks like he's done.
It was 80 pitches.
Okay, there's no way he's at 80 pitches because... And I'm just going to say this right here. I penciled in extra pitches to catch up to the last pitch count in the top of the 5th. And now he is 5 pitches ahead of the count I have now. So I don't know what they're doing, and I'm done. That's my vent. I'm done. Like I said, if you're a coach of the team, I would seriously consider questioning the pitch counts, and I'm done. We'll take a break, and I'll come back, and we'll forget that ever happened.
Fargo Post 400 Baseball wishes the Stars, Astros, and Comets the best of luck in this year's tournaments.
All right. Welcome back. Zach Lamont is the new pitcher here for Fargo Post 2. He has 2 pitches, and they are both strikes. And now Kalbrenner over at first will take care of this inning, and we go down to the middle of the 6th.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo.
What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
All right, welcome back. It's Jackson Byswinger. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Two and 2. And that came right into me here. A souvenir. That's the second time in my career that a ball has come right to me while I'm broadcasting. I love it. I am okay, if anybody's wondering. I am okay. I'm curious to go back and watch the replay of that now. 3-2 in the bottom of the 6th, 3-0 score. That's where I need to go and look at that replay later tonight. So at the walk, I'll put the runner on.
Number 27, Zach Lamont. Bloom is at 95 pitches. 95 pitches. Left fielder number 11, Brady Manley.
All right, it's Brady Manley here.
Bloom is at 100 pitches. 100 pitches.
And we'll have a new pitcher here for Williston. We'll take a break, tell you who that is in a moment.
Bar 9 in West Fargo is your stop for that pregame lunch and for the postgame celebration. With over 30 TVs, you can catch your team anytime. We have a delicious food menu including wings, pizza, sandwiches, and more. Enjoy it inside or head on outside, day or night, to relax in the comfort of our updated outdoor patio. We also have slots, blackjack, pull tabs, and all gaming proceeds earned go to support West Fargo baseball. So catch your team's game tonight at Bar 9, 1405 Prairie Parkway in West Fargo.
fielder, number 1, Wyatt Kozadowski.
It's Wyatt Kozadowski, the batter here for Fargo Post 2. One ball and one strike here to Kozadowski, excuse me. And now he'll get hit and he'll go to first.
Back to the top of the order, number 6, Sam Oshuk.
Allen gets away and the run will score. And it is now 4-0 in favor of Fargo Post 2. Three balls and a strike here. And that one will be ball 4. That will walk Sam Oshak to first and bring up Landon Meyer.
Second baseman, number 2, Landon Meyer.
And that one's blasted up towards right field. 3 players running after it, and they will drop for a hit, and that will score another run. And it is now 5-0 in favor of Fargo Post 2. So that'll go into the books as a RBI for Landon Meyer. Connor Holm, the batter now. 5 runs on 7 hits. That one's fouled away. And now another, well, will it come in? Yeah, it's going to be a balk called, and that will score another run. Three runs so far here in the bottom of the 6th has doubled the Post 2 lead from 3-0 to 6-0, and we have a visit to the mound here for Williston. And we'll have a pitching change for Williston as well. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned.
We take great pride in really doing all the research and the work behind the scenes to make sure that our products just work.
We have our own staff member that helps pick the hybrids and the varieties that work in our area. It's meant for you, not for somebody 200 miles away.
We test our seed locally. We produce our seed locally, so we get to see our production fields, where they need to be, and if they work there.
Need seed? Think ProSeed. ProSeed.net. Great seed at a reasonable price.
Why do I choose to work here? It's the people. It's the feeling that you get when you've been gone for a weekend and everybody's genuinely happy to see you and you're so happy to see them too.
They are wonderful. The staff is wonderful. They are so friendly. They're so happy all the time.
It's a family. It's just that overall culture that we have. It's a great culture and I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
All right, welcome back.
Number 15, Charlie Kalbrenner.
Charlie Kalbrenner had the ground rule double and also the 2-run homer. Steps up to the plate now here for Fargo Post 2. Fargo Post 2 leading 6-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one's hit well to center, and that will be caught. Alex Eward out in center will make the catch. It's good for a sacrifice fly, and it is now 7-0 in favor of Fargo Post 2. And the game that started out well for both of these teams. And now here in the later stages of this game, Fargo Post 2 starting to pull away here in this one. And that's a grounder into right field. It'll be a base hit, and they'll bring in another run.
Number 13, Jackson Beiswinger.
Fouled away. It's good for strike one. Now push him off the plate a little bit, and there'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. And a hard hit ball to short. Excuse me, to short. And they'll force out at second to end the 6th inning of play. So Williston has their work cut out for them in the top of the 7th. They will need at least 8 runs to force the bottom half, and we'll see if they can do that when we return after the break here on Magnitude Sports. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Boston Pizza harnessed Fanalytics to help optimize no-look dipping. Ooh! Making adjustments so you can stay focused on the game. The playoffs at Boston Pizza, powered by Fanalytics.
At Boston's, we make crowd pleasers. Like this.
Yes. Woo!
And these.
So good!
And definitely this.
I love you! Woo!
Stop by or book your catering order online and we'll make you a favorite.
Tyler Tomez leading it off here for Williston. He's batter number 6. So it's 6, 7, and 8 here in the top of the 7th for Williston. Tomez, Michael Larson, Garrett Solberg will be the batters that we see pending possible changes. And that one will roll in for a ball, and it's 1-1 here to Tomez.
6, Micah Larson.
Six runs here in the bottom of the, five runs here in the bottom of the 6 for Fargo Post 2. Prior to that, they maintained a 3-0 lead through the first 5 innings of play, first 5.5 innings. And now another visit to the mound here for Fargo Post 2. They'll break that up now and Michael Larson, the batter, 1-1, high, 2-1. A 76-mile-per-hour pitch. And that one is going to be popped up. The catch is made. And that will be out number 1. Now bring up Garrett Solberg. You'll put Alex Ewert on deck. And that's fouled to the first base side. Can they get the double? Nope, they cannot. He's safe at first, but they do get the second out on the lead runner at second. And that'll leave a runner on first, and that'll put 2 outs on the board, and now it's Alex Ewert to try and keep this inning going here for Williston. Fargo Post 2 needs 1 more out to secure the shutout. So this game will not be a 1-run difference like the first 2 were. And this one, diving stop, little flip to second. That's the ball game. Nice play there by the Fargo Post 2 shortstop Connor Holm. And that is your final score. Fargo Post 2 advances to play Bismarck on Thursday at 1 p.m. And Williston will await the winner of Jamestown and Grand Forks at 7 p.m. on Wednesday. Unless Dickinson wins their game, then they might flip-flop the time to give Dickinson the 7 p.m. game. But what we know for sure is that Jamestown will play the winner, Williston will play the winner, of Grand Forks Jamestown, and it'll either be at 4 o'clock or 7 o'clock on tomorrow, depending on the outcome of the Dickinson-Mandan game. So that's what we know. All right, thanks so much for joining us. We'll talk to you bright and early tomorrow morning.
Broadcast was an exclusive presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Subscribe, click the bell, and visit magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.